Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking. Just kicking. Just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hello, everyone. Hello. And I am so glad you are here today with me. And you know we're going to talk about something and everything. We're going to get into it. But I just wanted to say hello, and hopefully each and every one of you all are doing fantastic. Welcome back. That's the next thing I have to tell y'all. Welcome back, and welcome back to the channel. Nene had to come over here. No, sure did. But you were like, let me go see what they're talking about. I know she ain't talking about nothing but a piece of shit. But it's something. And I'm going to go on over there and get me my little kikis and my little ha-has. Okay? But don't forget, as you come into the house, or when you leave in the house, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Come off that fence, come off that curb, come from in the bushes. Just come on into the house. And I say welcome to my YouTube family. Okay? But as we always have to say, like, share, and subscribe, and comment. You know I like the comments, even though y'all be coming for a sister, but it is what it is. That is my channel, okay? That's my original channel, and this is my second channel, all right? We need you all to go over there, do your thing, subscribe to the channel so we continue to grow, all right? But we know we have to use this fair disclaimer act. Everything we doing over here is alleged. Alleged. Get it into your mind. Everything you hearing over here at the house is alleged. Okay? Because we don't know nothing to be factual, because we too sorry to go into, just to go into investigating the situation. Unless it's just one thing that just picking at me, just gnawing at me, and I have to go see it for myself. But then that would be an exclusive. Okay? So, we don't get too much into those, but we got to have a talk. We got to have a conversation. We got to get into it, because this person that we're going to be talking about, child, I can't keep it undercover any longer. We got to talk about it. We got to have a conversation, and why don't we get right on into it? Hello, and we're going to be talking about Miss Nene Leaks. Yes, she is giving us the 411 on what she's doing, and we're going to be critiquing her as she go along, honey. She hashtag Life of Nene, October 3rd, 2023. Let's get into it. Let's see what she say. And in between time, we will be critiquing her if it's something we like what she's talking about, or we don't like what she's talking about. And we just have to put our 2 cents in, okay? Because one thing for certain and 2 things for sure, I'm going to keep it real. And we don't want Nene coming off as no fake-ass person, okay? We seen the fakeness she can give. But just as long as she stay true to herself, she going to be all right. So let's see what she's talking about.
Channel. Now don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so that you don't miss a bang, okay? So this is sort of me like redoing my channel over here on YouTube. And basically I just want this to be a safe place. Well, it probably won't be safe, honey, but a place where I can come and just talk about all things Nene. Yes. So there'll be days I'll have on makeup over here, and there'll be days I will not. And today, as you can see, your girl is not wearing any makeup, okay? And
we're going to stop Nene right there. Have y'all noticed that she seemed to be getting lighter? Go back and look at her, the time she had looked at very chocolatey, if that's a word. Chocolicious. What the hell she doing? She lighting up her skin, y'all. Is she lightening up her skin? That's what it's giving me. maybe the lighting is kind of off or something in her bedroom. But we'll resume later. Okay, we'll resume later about that lightning thing.
I like it like that. Really, I'm not a makeup girl like people believe. I am a skin girl. I love great skin, and so I mess around with all the skin products. I'm a skin girl. I'm always somewhere seeing my esthetician. I see her every other week to just do things to my skin, and I love that kind of stuff. All that anti-aging things. I love doing all that stuff. So I've been getting a lot of questions and a lot of people saying, how did you and Bethany get together? What happened? Blah, 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 blah. So I thought I'd come over here and do a quick recap so everybody won't have to ask me. I can just go ahead on and tell you. Okay. So Bethany had reached out to me a while back about maybe coming on her show and talking with her, or just interviewing. It's just basically interviewing. And again, I wasn't ready. Whenever people call me about interviews, I'm never ready, honestly. But because interviews scare me, because I feel like people who watch the interviews get really confused, like, why is she talking about that? And you're like, I'm in an interview. They're asking me questions, and I'm answering the questions. So I try to be, selective about when I'm going to do an interview and who I'm going to do the interview with. Nonetheless, I decided that I was going to do an interview with Bethany. And so I got to tell y'all all of this. Okay, so we decided to do it. Bethany flew me in to her home. So she has a beautiful house in Connecticut. I flew into New York.
Okay, that's where we got the problem. See, you already on her payroll. Okay, so that's gonna downgrade what you could possibly get out of this partnership with Bethany. What you should have done, Nene, was flew your own self in. Y'all met at some swanky, high class, nose pushed up in the air restaurant. Okay? Yeah. Because, see, you're going on her turf. Her turf. Meaning she's going to have the advantage of the conversation, of the deal that she might want you to partake of. She's probably already had her lawyer look at it, checked it over 2 times and 3 times and 4 times, like it was an ironclad contract that she's going to, what do you call it? Mess around and Nene gonna sign that damn contract. Because Bethany, one thing, is money hungry. She likes money. All right, honey. So again, no, you shouldn't have made that move. That's a bad move. Bad move, because you always keep the playing field one on one. You know what I'm saying? You keep the playing field even. So that was just my little take in it, because we don't care to partake of anybody's digs or houses or homes they have. We could care less unless we're going to a party and somebody else or a lot of people are going to be there and we're one of the guests. You see what I'm saying? Because with Bethany, would you have flown Bethany in? Okay, you got to think about all that kind of stuff, Nene. You always got to keep the home court play advantage. And right now, no, you done got suckered in. She done flew you in free of charge. She done turned around that you come to her home where she can negotiate a contract that you're going to feel like you just cannot turn down, when you could do the same thing that Wendy Williams was doing, all these other YouTubers are out here doing. Look at your stats. You are already at 164K. Okay, I don't know if this, like, you were at that point prior to you stopping your YouTube channel and you going into other different avenues, girl. I don't know what happened, but that is a monumental milestone. Okay, so you should definitely get your YouTube plaque and put it up on that wall or whatever, make it do what it do. But right now, you're in a hard place and a hard rock. And I don't know if you're going to be able to come out of it, okay? Maybe you can look at this as Bethany's trying to throw you a bone. But like I said, Bethany did not have a real good talk show. They canceled that shit, okay? So at least you're known, you have a large following, and you need to take that as an advantage and do shit on your own. Hell, if Carlos King can fall out with Bravo, or Bravo fell out with him, and then he can turn around, put him a little podcast together, have you on it. Now he got Scrappy that was on it. He done had who else he done had? He done had Kenya Moore on it. And he's just gonna keep getting people to come and interview, and his viewership is gonna go through the roof to one day he may get his own talk show. And that means he's gonna be done through mud in your face because you're wanting the same opportunities, but you keep dealing with these people that are not paying you no mind. They're using you, baby. But let's go back. Let's go back.
Of course, her driver picked me up and took me to her place. So let me just tell you. First, let me go back. The night before the interview, I was extremely nervous. Like I could not sleep all night long. I was so nervous about doing the interview. And Bethany and I talked about this. I was really nervous because I don't want to be in an interview where somebody is like, tricking me or doing some sort of gotcha kind of question. And I didn't know what she was going to do. I have not ever seen her podcast. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Well, Nene, if you felt that type of way, baby, you're not ready. You're not ready for the big lights, the small lights, the medium sized lights. You need your own YouTube channel, which you have, and you need to work on that. And when you have solidified yourself in being in the room with A-listers or being in the room with D-listers, and you can have the same conversation and you can talk in different environments, then you have won half the battle. But with you sitting there saying, I'm having an interview with Bethany, and I don't know if she's going to throw me a curveball, but then, baby girl, that is not the interview for you to be doing at this time. Okay, go on to, what's her name? Tamron Hall show. Okay? Uh, it's a lot of other people you can go to. You've interviewed before. You just got a little rusty. Girl.
So fast forward, a car picked me up. I flew into New York. A driver drove me over to Connecticut. So we're driving through her gates. Okay. Bethany lives on an estate that is like acres and insane. And she has all these houses on her property, which is insane and gorgeous and beautiful.
Could these be plantation houses, girl? Could these be plantation houses? Okay, are you going back to the 30s, girl? Are you going back messing with a lady in the 30s? Okay. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know. She got servants. Are they white, black? Are they migrants? What are immigrants? What we got going on, Nene? Tell us, sister.
And when I got there, she was in the main house, and they took me over to like the guest house, which she calls a cottage. It was a whole nother house, honey. I don't even know how she called it a cottage. I'm like, girl, this is a whole nother house. This is some people whole house. It was upstairs, downstairs. I'm like, this is a whole house. She has apple trees in her yard. She has a trampoline. She has a oh my God, I forget what you call it. Anyway, nonetheless, her place is like crazy. And the crazy part about it, I have to be honest about how I thought. This is what I was thinking. Okay, I think her main house is 10,000 square feet. And then she has another house that's, I don't know how many square feet. And then she has another house, I don't know how many square feet. Now, yes, my house that my husband and I lived in was a 10,000 square foot house. We lived in a neighborhood, not on an estate. I want to just be honest. So as I was pulling through her gates, I started thinking to myself, now we started at the same point, and wow, look at all of this. It was like, this cannot be.
Okay, Nene. Flag on play, flag on play. We definitely don't tell people what we really feel, girl. Unless we're retired, we ready to go hit those pearly gates, okay? It ain't nobody's business of that y'all both started at the same time. First of all, the lady's white. Got an advantage right there. Second of all, she don't act like you, Nene. She plays the game until she can see where it's going to give her an opportunity to up her game, okay? Rise to another level. Nah, you sitting up here arguing with the main producers of the show, the owners of the show. Girl, you seem a little jealous. You shouldn't be jealous of that. You shouldn't be jealous of that because what's meant for Bethany is for Bethany. What's meant for Nene is for Nene. But Nene needs to start learning how to work collectively with others, okay, of her own skin color. We do have those out there, and Nene, okay, girl. Jealousy does not look good on you. The green does not look good, honey. It's supposed to be nature. You're supposed to be on one nature, one with nature, not one with green gills. Jealousy, Nene. Damn.
A person that was a reality star. This is could not be for real. And not that, reality stars can't make all this money, but it was just sort of like, for me, it was kind of like, I don't know, like, wow, we started in the same place and look where she is. And I, literally have done Broadway.
Okay, Nene, see, here you go. You don't went off the scale. And I don't even know if I want to finish this. I don't think I will. I'll just go on and say we might have to do a part two, depending on what y'all feel about what I did with part one. Because, see, she going back. She going to holler racism. She going to feel like she didn't get the opportunity as somebody else. I'm like, girl, move on. Like your thing said, it's time to move on. Yes, baby. It's time to move the hell on, okay? I don't want to hear this shit again about, oh, we started in the same place. Oh, the opportunities were not given to me. Why? Nene, you got to take a closer look at yourself and take some inventory on what is what, okay? Because right now, you ain't even halfway through your 15 minutes, and the only thing I'm hearing from you is woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Yeah, I see how y'all like this one. If I'll, gravitate, when I get some good numbers off of it, I'll finish with part two. But right now, she done got on my goddamn nerves. Just went left, went all the way left, okay, and then south. Okay, we crash and burning. We are crashing and burning at this time. But anyway, I'll see y'all next video. Bye bye.